come from a toxic family, it makes it extremely hard to make friends. Like, people comment on my videos all the time being like, well, what about your friends? What about your friends? What about your friends? You can still make friends. You still have friends. And it's like, first of all, you don't know what I have. You don't know the state of my life and relationships. But the thing is, in order to have friends, friends are a secondary type of relationship. Your primary relationship is your family. That is the foundation of your relationships in the world. And as long as you have them at the end of the day and you have a healthy family, you're gonna have your relational needs met. But the thing is friendship, especially in our capitalistic society, a lot of times friendship is based on convenience, friendship is based on money, friendship is based on our schedules aligning. And because society doesn't understand what it's like to not have a family, they will judge people like us who don't have that and who have very kind of tumultuous lives, who are in survival mode, who have a lot of issues and things that are not perfect in their life. They will judge that and look down on you because your life isn't put together, you know? And so like, it's really hard to make friends when you're literally drowning every single day trying to get through life, and the people who you're trying to make friends with can't relate. And the thing is, like, those friends most likely have their own families. They have their support system. They have their foundation. And they usually expect everyone else around them to have that. So we're living in two completely different realities, two completely different experiences that they can't relate to. And it's just not the same. Like, for them, you're a secondary relationship in their life. Whereas for you, they're literally your lifeline. Like, you need them way more than they need you. You know, for them, like, they have their people that are ultimately their, you know, inner circle, foundational people that they're going to be good with no matter what, whether you're there or not. Whereas like when you're in a situation where you don't have a family, you don't have a support system at all because you're no contact, then any other relationship that comes into your life becomes like a relationship that's extremely important to you because you need people to fill that gap. And so I just feel like a lot of people in the world just judge that, and they don't understand, well, you know, why do you want to hang out so much? And, you know, why are you so needy and this and that? Why are you always struggling with money? Why are you always struggling with this? Why do you always need help to do that? Why do you always need a ride for that? You know, they just judge you because they don't understand how much easier their lives are because of having the solid support system and support network they have in their family, and that they don't actually need friends at the end of the day. Whereas like with you, like, you don't have that as someone who comes from a toxic family. So the weight of that relationship is just so much more, means so much more to you. And so making friends is 10 times harder, it takes 10 times longer, and it's just really messed up. And so I feel like those of us that are no contact from toxic families are like some of the most misunderstood people in the world. And it's really sad because we are so lovable and we deserve so much compassion, yet we rarely get it from society.